Hello, Year 5, and welcome to your PE challenge for the next 4 weeks. So, because I'm not going to jump up and down and try and pretend to teach you how to play dodgeball through a screen, we are going to do a 4-week steps challenge. Okay, so because we're looking at mountains and mountain range as part of our geography topic, I thought, well, do you know what? Why not? Let's do the 3-peak challenge. Now, the 3-peak challenge is something that people do every year. And what they do within 24 hours, they climb up the 3 tallest mountains that we have in the UK. So they climb up Ben Nevis, Scafell Pike, and Snowdon in 24 hours. So be thankful I'm not making you do it in 24 hours. We've got 4 weeks to do this. So let me introduce you to what we are going to be doing. Okay. So over the next 4 weeks, we are aiming to virtually climb the 3 peaks. Okay, so we've got Ben Nevis, Scafell Pike, and Mount Snowdon. Now, what we're going to do is you can either do this as a steps challenge or as a flights of stairs challenge. Okay, so if we do it in steps, Ben Nevis, on average, to climb up and down Ben Nevis is 22,667 steps. The average to climb up and down Scafell Pike is 12,000. And the average up and down Mount Snowdon is 15,667. So across the next 4 weeks, you would have to do a total of 50,333 steps. Okay. Now, this is not based on the average steps of what it should take, but this is based on the steps in terms of the kilometre distance. Okay. So that's how many steps you would have to do in the next 4 weeks if you want to do it steps. But if you want to do it where you use the flights of stairs in your house, provided that you don't go banging around driving your parents and your siblings around the bend, we can do it using our flights of stairs. Okay, so if we were to climb up and do Ben Nevis, it would be 587 flights of stairs. So 1 flight up and 1 flight down. So it'd be 1 up, 2 down, 3 up, 4 down. Okay, Scafell Pike would be 412 flights of your staircase. Mount Snowdon would be 475. So in total, it would be 1,474 flights of stairs. Okay. So what you need to consider, though, before you have a go at doing this challenge, okay, is you need to make sure that you're staying safe, but also staying fit and healthy at the same time. So you need to make sure before you do anything that you need to warm up your body. Okay, that could be doing a little bit of jogging on the spot, could be doing a couple of star jumps, could be doing a little bit of skipping outside. You need to warm your body up. Okay, you can't go straight into it because you'll end up falling flat and going very, very dizzy and getting very, very tired. Equally, before you start doing your exercise, you need to make sure you stretch. Okay, specifically stretching out your legs, okay, because your legs are going to get very, very tired. Now, that's the same if you're going to do flights of your stairs or if you're going to go out and do any walks and go up any steep hills, okay? So make sure you stretch beforehand. Now, if you have an injury, so if you've got a poorly foot or a poorly ankle or poorly knee, then please don't participate in it until your injury is feeling better. Because what I don't want to happen is for anyone to hurt themselves, okay? So you need to be sensible about whether you think you can participate. If you do have an injury that's stopping you from participating, don't worry, okay? It's something you can still do personally for yourself at any point in time when we're not in school. So please don't worry, okay? But if you do have an injury and it's going to hurt you, then please make sure you rest it first. Now, if you feel out of breath or dizzy when you're doing this, you need to stop straight away and you need to sit down and take a break, okay? And in that break, you need to make sure that if you are asthmatic, okay, so you might have a little bit of difficulty with your breathing, make sure that you've got your inhaler with you, okay, just in case. But equally, if you're sitting down and having that break, make sure you stay hydrated, okay? It's important that you make sure you drink lots of water, okay? So those are the 6 things you need to consider if you are thinking about participating in our 3-peak challenge, okay? So you might be thinking, well, how am I going to work out how many steps or flights that I have done? Now, I know that some of you have a smartwatch. So on your smartwatch, you'll be able to count your steps, okay? So you'll be able to track them, okay, because it will register to your fitness app that you might have on your phone or your iPad. Now, this link here, okay, I know you won't be able to click on the link, but if you've got the App Store on either your Android phone or your Apple phone, if you type in Activity Tracker, it's a free app that if as long as you keep it attached to you, okay, so you put it securely in a pocket or a bag, as you're walking or doing your flight, it will tell you what your steps are. Equally though, your fitness watch will tell you effectively how many flights that you would have climbed as well as your steps. So you can monitor both, okay? So that's a free app that you can download, and that means that you don't need a fitness watch. If you don't have a fitness watch, but you've got a mobile phone or you've got a tablet, then you can download this app, and that's a good way of being able to track your steps and your flights as well, because a certain number of steps will register with a different flight, okay? Equally though, if you're going to be doing flights, okay, up and down your stairs, you can fill it out yourself on these beautiful forms, okay? So there's two different forms depending on which one you're going to do. So you have the choice of either doing it by the flights of stairs that you're going to do or your number of steps. So we're going to start this today, okay, for Monday, the 25th of January. What you'll need to do is you'll need to log it every single day, okay? Once you've then logged it all the way up to Sunday, you need to add on here the total number of flights you've climbed or the total number of steps that you've completed for that week. Now, this also includes a little bit of maths, because if we know that we've got to do 50,333 steps, and maybe by the end of the first week we've maybe done 10,000, maybe 12,000 something, you've got to work out how many more steps that you need to do. So you're going to need to do some subtraction for your maths there, okay? So what's going to happen is you'll need to make sure that you update your scores every single day or on the days that you've calculated your steps or your flights and add up your total. And what we'll do is when you send them through to me with your homework every Friday, I will then update them on a spreadsheet, and I'll be posting that spreadsheet on the top 3 contenders each week on Twitter, okay? So I will explain this. I would have explained it to you in the briefing this morning. Okay, so you will know when you need to send it in. Equally, you can send in however many steps you've done from that Wednesday and how many steps you've done from that Friday. As long as you just take a picture, I can then always update that on my spreadsheet. Not a problem. Okay, so this isn't just a challenge for you. No, I'm going to do it with you. Okay, and I guarantee you, at the moment, you're all getting in more steps than I am because I'm sat here all day talking to myself on my laptop. So this is going to be a real challenge for me to make sure I get out of the house and I get my steps up. But it also means I'm going to have to find my watch and make sure I charge my watch as well. But be warned, because I do a fitness session every morning on a Saturday, and that gives me at least 4,000 or 5,000 steps right there on a Saturday morning. So if you want to beat me, we better get your steps on, okay? So I'm going to do this with you. We're going to do it for 4 weeks, which should take us up to the beginning of or to the end of February half term, okay? So we've got 4 weeks to see if we can all climb all 3 mountains. But if we add up the total scores for all of us, by the time we get to the end of that 4th week, I'm going to work out how many steps we've done as an entire class in 4 weeks, and then I'm going to tell you the comparison of which mountain within the entire world we would have been able to climb, possibly even more than once. We shall see. So, get your fitness watches charged, download some apps on your phone or your iPad, get your sheets printed off and get it ready, and get ready to begin your 3-peak challenge, and keep an eye out on Twitter because I'm going to be posting updates on it every week. Let's see who our top 3 contenders are going to be by the end of the 4th week, okay? So, good luck to you, Year 5, and I'm going to race you to the top, all right? Good luck. Get walking. Off you go.